ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Mahopanisad, chapter 5, we were seeing verse 34. Read 34.
भूमि षट्कचिराभ्यासात् भेदस्यानुपलम्बनात् यत्स्वभावैकनिष्ठत्वं साज्ञेया तुर्यगा गतिः।
The seventh stage is called as Turiyaga. One meaning we have seen, Turiyastvam gacchati iti Turiyaga. That is, which makes one gain the fourth state of consciousness, independent and free of waking, dream and deep sleep. The Chaitanya, which abides in the three states of consciousness, waking, dream and sleep, and yet he is independent of that, free from upadhis, free from Vishwa Tejasa Pradnya. That one is called a Turiya, and one who gains that, discovers that to be one's Swarupa. So that is Turiyaga Gatihi, that is Avastha. Other way of looking at Turiyaga is more or less same, but in different words. What is Turiyam? Turiya is, actually Turiya or Turiya means fourth, that's all. But in the context of Mandukya Upanishad, it is for fourth state of consciousness is pointed out to be the one which is the state of, or which is nothing but Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, free from the features of waker, dream and the deep sleep state and whatever that is experience there is. So that is Turiyam is Jagradadi Avasthatraya Nirmuktam. A state, in fact, state is cannot be the word, but we have to use the word state because earlier three we are calling a state from that standpoint. Avastha, that is the state wherein which is free from Nirmuktam, totally free from Jagradadi Avasthatraya. The three states of consciousness, waking, etc., in the sense waking, dream, and deep sleep state. So, again, it is Shivam Advaitam, as described in the Mandukya Upanishad. Shivam, Mangala Swarupa. Advaita, non-dual, Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, homogeneous, pure awareness principle, which is Chaturtham Manyanti. Jnanis consider it to be the fourth, consider it to be. Truly not so. Why consider? Because earlier three are taken to take out a three. Manyanti. Iti Shrutya. Based on this Mandukya Shruti, that type of experience of a Jnani, Tadrisha Vidvat Anubhava Siddhatvena, which is proved to be by such types of experience. Pratipaditam Brahma, Brahma that is established, Gacchati, Turiyam Gacchati, Prapnoti, one gains, is called as Turiyaga. This person has discovered his Swarupa in this manner. Means he experienced this as one Swarupa, Atmataya Anubhavati. So that avastha, that is Turyagagati. Says, all this is said about Jivan Mukti, whereas state, if at all I have to call the state of Videha Mukti is beyond description of the word. So we don't get anything to describe that. That is now being told. 35.
Esha hi jivan mukteshu turyavastheti vidyate videha mukti vishayam turyatitamatah param.
Esha hi turyavastha iti jivan mukteshu vidyate. Ataha param turyatitam videha mukti vishayam. Esha hi turyavastha iti. Whatever that was described as Turiyavastha, fourth state of consciousness, iti Jivan Mukteshu Vidyate. Is there means found in the case of Jivan Muktas. Such Turiyavastha is found in the experience of what? Jivan Mukta. Whereas Ataha Param Asyaha Avasthayaha Param. Beyond this state of Turiya, what is called as Turiyatitam. So Turiyatitam. It is Brahma only, but not available in any of these seven bhumikas. That is, which is not available in the seven stages. It is what? Videha Mukti Vishayam. It is the topic of Videha Mukti, bodiless liberation. In Jivan Mukti, the Jnani still has some prarabdha, body continues, it is available. In spite of the body, he is experiencing mukti, whereas prarabdha gets over, no further embodiment, he remains what one is, Chaitanya, Chaitanya only. It is called as Videha Mukti. Even that word Videha Mukti is a relative from his earlier standpoint. Because in Chaitanya, Atma, Brahma, there is no occasion of any Deha to get rid of that Deha. It was the realm of ignorance, now he is free from that. Videha Mukti. The further description is the Jivan Mukta Swarupa and Jivan Mukta Charya, the nature of a Jivan Mukta and the conduct of a Jivan. Read 36.
ये निदाघमहाभागाः साप्तमीं भूमिमाश्रिताः आत्मा रामा महात्मानः ते महत्पदमागताः
निदाघ ये महाभागाः सप्तमीं भूमिकां श्रिताः आत्मा रामाः महात्मानः ते महापदम् आगताः महापदम् आगता निदाघ ये महाभागा, those who are Mahabhaga, fortunate ones, who accomplish such state, the great people. So that is Mahabhaga. Who are they? Saptamim bhumim ashrita, have attained the 7th stage of knowledge. They have resorted to the 7th stage of knowledge. As a result of it, they are Atma Ramaha, Atmani eva Arama. Their delight is in Atma only. Of the Ajnani person, Samsari person, Vishaya Rama. Delight is in the sense objects, in sense pleasures. No, in this case, Atma Rama. The delight is in the Atma Swarupa, Paramanda Swarupa only. Mahatmanaha, not Shudratma, not identified with the Annamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Annamaya Kosha. The one who is all pervasive Atma Swarupa, Mahatmanaha. Te, such people, Mahapadam Agataha. Mahapadam. What is Mahapada? The Pada, abode, which is nothing but Brahma itself. Brahma Swarupa. Agataha. Agataha means they have gained as their Swarupa. They have discovered themselves to be nothing but Brahma Swarupa. Here, really speaking, there is nothing becoming. In the words it is said, one becomes Brahma, etc. That becoming is nothing but discovering oneself to be Brahma, which was not known earlier. That's all. So here, again here, Agataha. Have gained means they are absorbed in it. Their mind is absorbed in this Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa only. Some more description about these Jivan Muktas. Continue.
Jivan Muktana Majjanti Sukha Dukkha Rasasthite Prakrute Natha Karyena Kinchit Kurvanti Vanava.
Jivan Mukta Sukha Dukkha Rasasthite Namajjanti Atha Prakrutena Karena Kinchit kurvanti, nava kurvanti. Jivan muktaha, sukha dukkha rasa sthite na majjanti. They don't get drowned in the, what is that? Sukha dukkha rasa sthite. What is sukha dukkha rasa sthite? It's like this. Sukha dukkha rasataya sthite samsare. Sukha dukkha rasataya sthite samsare. What is rasa here? Anything tasteful is rasa. Essence is rasa. Sum and substance rasa. Here it in the sense of characteristic feature. The flavor or the characteristic feature of which is what? The samsara, whose characteristic feature is sukha dukkha. So therefore, jivan muktaha na majjanti. They don't get drowned in the samsara characterized by joys and sorrow. Then do they do some karmas? May or may not. It is guided by their prarabdha. Atha, further, prakrutena karena, as a result of prakriti or prarabdha. Prakrutena karena, by activities prompted by prarabdha. Kinchit kurvanti vanava. They do something or they may not do it. They are programmed by prarabdha. Ajnani, no doubt, he is programmed by prarabdha, but he has got a purushartha. He has got things to be achieved, accomplished. In the case of jnani, purushartha is over. There is nothing further to gain because among dharma, artha, kama, moksha, he has already got moksha, in light of which dharma, artha, kama lose their relevance for this jnani. Before getting moksha, they had some role. Depending on the maturity and the development of this individual. Now, they have lost their status because he has discovered himself to be Paramanda Sarupa Atma Brahma. So, they do or they may not. It is guided by prarabdha only. Now the question comes, if he is so absorbed in the Sarupa, what will happen to his body? Who will take care of his body? Others, you may say, others, what they can do? At best, what is required is food. They may bring the food and thrust in the mouth of this, but he has to eat, no? Simply bringing to the mouth is not going to, like, no. You know, there's Tulzapur Bhavani, a great Shakti Pita, Bhavani, Parvati, Shakti, Tulzapur, the great verses. There, you know, what is the way of, that is offering a Naivedya. Naivedya means whatever eatable food that is offered to the god. It is kept and then what some mantra, pranaya, the hands are run and then flowers or water in the same time. In this Tuljapur Bhavani, the plate is served with whatever that is there. And the priest actually takes the balls of this thing and what? Takes up the lip of the idol and then keeps away. Like this goes on. Koshimbir, this, that, etc. But I have not seen washing the mouth. They may not touch their person. I don't know what it is. Or they must have washed, I don't know. Wiped out like this. So you can take up to the lip. After the person has to swallow it, no. So this person is not aware of his body. Where is the question of that swallowing the food? See, even in the case of some people who are in coma, they have some awareness. The moment the food is, not always, in many cases, food taken to the mouth, they swallow it. Means they are aware the food is there, but they are not conscious of other things, or they are not able to respond to other things. Different degree of coma can be there. Or suppose you tell them something, the ear loudly. At times, you can find expression on the face. A person well known, very close, etc., then some delightful expression comes on the face. Means to some extent they are aware, but here it is not so. This jnani is so absorbed in the Swarupa, he is not aware of his body even to the least extent. Yet body goes on. The respiratory system is going on. Circulatory system is going on. Nothing wrong with the body, no disease. No disease there. He is being not aware of the body, not because of some coma or anything else, not because of some disease. How does he maintain the body? This is how it gets maintained. How is that? Read 38.
पार्श्वस्थ बोधिता सन्तः पूर्वाचर क्रमागतम् आचारमाचरत्येव सुप्त बुद्धवदुत्थिताः.
These people, Parshvastha bodhitaha santa. Santa, bodhitaha santa. Being awakened by the people who are around. Parshva means side. Who are by his sides. Being awakened or made aware of the body by the people who are around, like disciples or some caretakers, like that. Means by some effort, they are made aware of that body. Means they are made to withdraw from their absorption of the Atma Swarup. In the case of Rama, after Yoga Vasishtha teaching was over, he got totally absorbed in the Swarup. Vishwamitra was alarmed. Oh, Vasishtha, please do something. My mission is pending. Rama has to come with Lakshmana with me. And he is lost in Swarupa. How will he come? So Vasishtha started accosting. Oh Rama, this is not a time to go to Samadhi. You have a mission. Unless the mission is fulfilled, you can't do that. But where Rama is available there, he is not hearing all what is said. You are so deeply absorbed in the Swarup. No, even by such methods, you are not available to come to the awareness of the body. But Vasishtha, being a yogi, he entered his Suksharira and activated that. Then Rama came to be aware of the body and the world. So, or sometimes what they do Shankhanada, blow the conch. beat the drum, slowly shake the person. Like this, they bring to the awareness of the body. So that is how Parshvasta Bodhitaha Santa, being brought to the body consciousness by the people around. And thereafter, what happens? Purvachara Kramagatam, following the earlier habit, following the habit that they used to take to from the beginningless time, like eating, etc. So, just as see, that the example is being given. Acharam acharanteva. They take to the activities such as eating, bathing, etc. Why? It's already there. Software is already available. How? Supta buddha vaduttita. A person who has woken up from the sleep takes to his usual conduct as earlier. Your software is there. Likewise here, this person who was so absorbed in the samadhi, when he comes out, like the children, they sleep. Somehow mother drags and brings to the dining table. Still person, the child is asleep only. Then mother feeds. Child bites, eats also. Not aware. At times it is aware also. So like that. Supta buddhava duttita. Like a person woken up from the sleep. How one conducts a thing like that? When they are made aware of the body and the world, they take to the bare minimum activities that are needed to sustain the body. Now, who is eligible to take to the 7 Jnana Bhumikas? Adhikari, eligible person to take to Jnana Bhumikas. That is being told. Continue.
भूमिका सप्तकं चैतद् धीमतामेव गोचरं प्राप्य ज्ञानदशामेतां पशुं म्लेच्छादयोऽपि ये
Continue.
सदेहावाप्य देहा वा ते मुक्ता नात्र संशयः ज्ञप्तिर्हि ग्रन्थि विच्छेदः तस्मिन् सति विमुक्तता
एतद् भूमिका सप्तकं धीमताम् एव गोचरम् ये पशु म्लेच्छादयः अपि पशु म्लेच्छादयः अपि एतां ज्ञानदशां प्राप्य एतां ज्ञानदशां प्राप्य ते ते सदेहा वा अपि अदेहाः वा सदेहाः वा अपि अदेहाः वा मुक्ताः अत्र न संशयः और संशयः न ऐड कर्तव्यः अत्र न संशयः और अत्र संशयः न ऐड कर्तव्यः एतद् भूमिका सप्तकम् The 7 stages of jnana are meant for whom? Cha dhimatam eva gocharam. Can be the gochara, subject matter of only those who are dhiman, means highly vivekis. Even shubhecha is possible for a person who is highly viveki. Otherwise, he would have got drifted in the sense pleasure. It's like majority. No, he has sorted out the problem. He has made use of his buddhi properly. Atmanatma Viveka has taken and figured out what is this problem of samsara and what is its final remedy. So therefore, he is not going to be fooled by the world any further. Even though still he may not have reached the goal, but he is very sure about the diagnosis. How this samsara, bhava roga, the disease as it were of samsara, persecutes the jiva. And what is the cause? What is the remedy? What are the means? He is very clear about that. So therefore, only whether in the first stage or the last stage is possible for a highly viveki one. So, gocharam means vishaya. Subject matter means only highly viveki can know this. And having got this knowledge, yea, whoever they may be, who have got this knowledge, and who are they, whoever, Pashu, maybe even animals, Lecha, like as if as an uncivilized person, adharmic person, one who doesn't follow the dharma, Lecha. Adayaha means even such people having low embodiments. See, you may ask whether Pashus also can gain knowledge. Rare cases are there. For example, Hanuman, monkey. But you know the stature of what Hanuman is? So like this. So only few can have that because that's the special feature of their upadhi. Nandi. Nandi is a jnani. Nandi is a jnani. So, Pashum le chadayapi, etam jnana dasham, the state of knowledge, prapya, having accomplished, te, those ones, sadeha va api adeha. Even either while abiding in the body, or without body, bodiless. Swadeha or videha. Muktaha, they are certainly liberated. Atra samshayahana. There is no room for doubt anywhere here. Or atra in this matter, please do not entertain any doubt. It is so. This is the truth. This is the fact. Then what is this knowledge? What is Brahma Jnana? Granthi Vicheda Jnaptihi. Brahma Jnana is Granthi Vicheda. Destruction of Granthi, not as it were. What is not Granthi? Otherwise also called as Hridaya Granthi. It is Atma Anatma Adhyasa. Mutual superimposition between Atma and Anatma. Atma Atma Adhyasa. Elsewhere also Hridaya Granthi said as Avidya Kama Karma. Basically ignorance, which modifies as desire and karma, karma phala, janma, marana and all that. End of it. End of it. So more precisely, adhyasa. Taking anatma to be atma and thereby suffering. Granthi vicheda, jnapti is brahmajnana. Tasmin sati vimuktata. If you are completing Granthi vicheda, you have what? Vimukti, freedom from bondage. Now, this Granthi Vicheda is further described. What is meant by Granthi Vicheda? Let us see.
मृगतृष्णाम्बुबुद्ध्यादि शान्तिमात्रात्मकस्त्वसौ ये तु मोहार्णवात्तीर्णाः तै प्राप्तं परमं पदम्.
Asau. Asau refers to Granthi Vicheda. Asau, this Granthi Vicheda. So only such nature. Mruga Trishnambu Buddhyadi Shanti Matratmaka. Matratmaka is of only such nature. What? Shanti, cessation, ending of Mruga Trishnambu Buddhyadi. Erroneous notions such as mirage water, buddhi notion, mirage water, etc. means ending of erroneous notion itself is what? Granthi Vicheda. Here is told in the context of an illustration. In our case, mistaking the body, mind, intellect as I, taking the world as real, that is what is in the place of Mrugatrishnambu, etc. These are the erroneous notions. I am Sukha Dukkhatmaka Samsari, erroneous notion. Body is me, erroneous notion. Mind is me, erroneous notion. Jagat is real, erroneous notion. I will get happiness from the Vishaya, sense object, erroneous notion. So, that giving up of that is only what Grantha Vicheda means. Knowing ourselves to be what we are in reality, discarding all erroneous notions about ourselves, that is what is Granthi Vicheda. Yeto moharnava tirna taihi paramam padam praptam. Those who have crossed over the Arnava, ocean of moha, erroneous notion about oneself, about Jagat, about Ishwar. Wrong notion about Jiva, Jagat, Ishwar, which in reality is only one and the one non-dual principle, Chaitanya Brahma, but projected to be manifold Jagat. We have got rid of that by such people. paramam padam praptam. They have accomplished the highest abode, means they have discovered Brahma, they have got moksha. And where do they remain, such people? Let us. Only one line.
ते स्थिता भूमिकाश्वासु स्वात्मलाभपरायणाः
Te Swatmalabhaparayanaha Asu Bhumikasu Sita. Those people, who are those people? People belonging to the Bhumikas 4, 5, 6, 7. Because earlier 3 stages, Bhumikas, are in the realm of ignorance. No doubt, by their pursuit, they are going to get the 4th onwards. Still, they are in the realm of ignorance. Therefore, those who are in the from 4th stage to 7th stage, with varying degree of absorption of the mind in the Swarupa. Asu Bhumikasu Sita. And who are they? Swatmalabha Parayana. Parayana, totally committed to Swatmalabha, discovering one's Swarupa. They are in these 4 stages out of 7. Now, how this Brahma can be gained? The Brahma can be gained only by knowledge. Because it is there. It is your Swarupa. You have never lost it. Yet, you in your ignorance has disowned it. End the ignorance. Be aware of your Swarupa. Own it up. You are what you are. Not that you become something. You discover yourself what you are. So therefore, this Brahma can be gained by Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana only. Read one line.
मनः प्रशमनोपायः योग इत्यभिधीयते
Mana Prashamanopaya. Upaya means sadhana of prashama, making quiet, gaining what is called as mana prashama means chitta vishranti, repose of the mind in one's swarup. Shravana, manana, nididhyasana. Nididhyasana is the practice wherein anatma pratyaya tiraskarana, deha, etc. about anatma pratyaya tiraskarana, discarding the thoughts of anatma. Atma pratyaya pravaha, repeatedly attempting to maintain the flow of Atma thoughts pertaining to Atma Swarup. Why attempt? If it is already that mind is already taking non-stop continuous Atma Swarup Pratyaya, it is already absorbed in the Swarupa Samadhi. Nididhyasana is the means to that state. Means still mind has not got the habit of excluding the Anatma Pratyaya and maintaining the Atma Pratyaya. So effort is involved. And by repeated effort, the mind develops the knack of discarding the Anat Pratyaya and dwell on At Pratyaya. That leads to Savikalpa Samadhi, further to Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So therefore, Mana Prashapanopaya Yoga iti abhidhyate. Actually, yoga word primarily means Atma Jnana Brahma Jnana. But in usage, yoga word has got stuck up with the means to gain that. Especially it goes with the Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga, sadhana means Atma Jnana Brahma Jnana, the goal. The Jnana is yoga. But secondarily, the means also is called yoga. And that meaning has got more fixed to the word yoga. So therefore, mana prashamanopaya. Upaya meaning means of, that is that, quietening the mind to gain the chitta vishranti. That is called as yoga. Continue.
सप्तभूमि सविज्ञेयः कथितास्ताश्च भूमिकाः एतासां भूमिकानां तु गमं ब्रह्माभिधं पदम्
Etasam bhumikanam tu patantara gamyam brahma vidam padam. Gamyam. So what is yoga? The means of quietening the mind. Why you want to quieten the mind? More and more shantamana, more and more Atma Swarupa in its true nature gets revealed, gets exhibited, just as in a clean, plain mirror, you are able to see your face as it is. So also, in our antakarana, when Vishaya Smarana or Vishaya Spurana, features of Vishayas are not there, and the mind has become nirvishesha, free from the features of all Visheshas, from Ishvara, Jagat up to the body. That is the place wherein Atma in its Swarupa gets exhibited exactly as it is. No doubt, it is a state of antakarana with least samskaras of antakarana with upadhi, but without specific features of any vishayas. That state, though sopadhika, help us to cognize or to be aware of or to experience and thereby know our Swarup. So, see, look, 24/7, we are experiencing Atma Swarup. We are aware of Atma Swarup. But alas, sopadhika, with the features of upadhis, including Vishayas. without these features, Atma one can be aware of Atma. Atma can be experienced in this state of antakarana, which is what? Which has got mana prashama, chitta vishranti, mano vyapara has been brought to halt. No mano vyapara. Therein you are aware of what you are in reality. See now how far you are from yourself. What makes the difference? Lack of this state of mind makes the difference. Mana prashama is that. Of course, having taken to Shravana Manana, having already taken to Shravana Manana, even then, if I am not able to be aware of my Swarupa, it only diagnosis, Mana Prashama is not there, Chitta Vishranti is not there, for which effort of Nididhyasana is necessary. So, that be the case. These 7 stages of Jnana Bhumikas, wherein graded sadhanas are given. Sadhanas gradually at a higher and higher stage are given. The graded sadhanas say, they are the means by which that Brahma can be gained. So therefore, how? First, what is Brahma? Yoga was told. And Saha. Saha means Saha Yoga. What is yoga? Mana Prashamana Upaya Yoga. Means by which the mind can be made quiet, shanta, vishranta, that is yoga. And that yoga is told in these 7 stages. Saha Sapta Bhumi has got 7 stages. Vidneya. So it is to be known. Tasya Bhumikaha Katita. Nidaga, I already described you the 7 stages, which serve as the means to gain that Mana Prashamana, Chitta Vishranti, wherein a mind which has already taken to Shravana Manana can gain the Swarupa. And what can be gained by these 7 bhumikas? Brahma only. Etasam bhumikanam. So, Gamyam. Gamyam means Lakshyam. Prapyam. What are the Patranantara? Huh?
Gamam.
Gamana?
Gamam.
Gamam, acha. It is Gamyam is better. Gamyam. Laksham or Prapyam. What is the goal of that? Or what is to be attained by that? What is it? Brahma Vidam Padam. Padam, abode, called Abhidham, called Brahma. Means Brahma. Now, what is the nature of that Padam? What is the nature of that Brahma Swarupa? Being described now. Continue.
Vattahantatmata yatra parata nasti kachana na kvachid bhava kalana na bhava bhava gochara.
Yatra tvatta ahanta atmata परता काचन नास्ति क्वचित् भावकलना न क्वचित् भावकलना न भावा भाव कलना add कलना भावा भाव add भावा भाव गोचरा add कलना again न क्वचित् भावा भाव कलना न then भावा भाव गोचरा कलना न. It is a state wherein none of these notions are there. Tvatta, all abstract nouns. Tvatta means you-ness. You-ness. Ahanta, I-ness. Atmata, one's own, oneself, one's own. Parata, belonging to other. Kachana nasti. None of these are there. These are possible only in the duality. No duality of any type whatsoever is there in Brahma Sarup. Again, Vachid Bhava Kalanana. Kalana, comprehension, perception of any bhava padarth. There is no perception, there is no comprehension of any vishaya, any object whatsoever in that state of Brahman. Na bhava bhava gochara kalana. Bhava bhava gochara kalanana. Wherein these comprehensions as such as this is there, that is not there, such comprehensions are not there at all. Bhava, presence. Abhava, absence. Gochara, vishaya, subject matter. Notions about the presence of something, notion about the absence of something, such notions are not there at all in Brahma Pada. What is it positively will be described in the next verse, we'll see.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ